Hello and welcome to another Netflix Picks. This week I've chosen an independent comedy that sounds as good as it looks with In a World. Named after a popular phrase in the world of voice acting and voiceovers, this movie appropriately focuses on the life of a young voice actor who is simply trying to make her way in the world. She's the daughter of perhaps the most notable name in the industry, and it's pretty difficult to get out from under that kind of shadow. Will she be able to do it? Lake Bell not only plays our main character, she also directed and wrote the film as well. Talk about putting your all into a project. I've always had an affinity for voice acting, so when I discovered this movie on Netflix all about voice actors and the people who make the characters in commercials and trailers come to life, I was instantly sold. Thankfully, In a World didn't disappoint, and it actually brought something new and interesting to the table. While this movie focuses on a young woman's struggles to break into an industry, it also reveals a lot of the sexist and downright disgusting attitudes that you can find in the entertainment world. Even her father exhibits these behaviors from time to time in scenes that are almost uncomfortable enough to make the viewer cringe. Of course, Belle's character has her own issues, but they aren't as comically absurd as those of the men in her life. I don't want to give too much away, but there is a moment toward the end of this film that made me explode with laughter. The bigoted behavior of the men in this film eventually becomes so ridiculous that one can't help but to laugh at how absurd they are being. As a matter of fact, I think that's what makes this movie work so well. The technical aspects of In a World are all perfectly fine and acceptable, although I can't say that anything here is groundbreaking or excellent in terms of cinematography or shot selection. Ultimately, it's difficult to screw up a comedy film, and despite a lack of excellence in certain areas, everything works fairly well in this movie. If you're looking for a unique, independent comedy that will have you in stitches by the end, enter the world of voice acting with Lake Bell and experience an outrageous culture that few get to see for themselves with In a World. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next week for another Netflix Picks.